Welcome to another episode of Raphan Reviews. Here we have Zayt's 8th game in day 1 of Fortnite FNCS Invitational Week 2. You can see right off the rip on his loot path, on the bus path towards Sweaty Sands, he spotted this llama. So this is 2 games where he's had a great result due to spotting a llama on the bus path. So there are a couple things you can do. There are various videos out. Tfue is famous for doing this, and certainly one of the most popular streamers of Fortnite and known for doing this. You can change your colorblind settings and view distance to maximize your chances of being able to see a llama. And we've seen for Zayt, it's very impactful in 2 FNCS games. So this is another game, and we're going to show this with the battle map, where he lands a little bit south of Sweaty Sands. The zone is in the northwest, and he rotates all the way to the west, goes across the water, north of Pleasant, and all the way to the Shadow Enclave to the east of Craggy. So this is obviously a rotate he's practiced and thought about, and he likes this when the zone is pulling to the northwest. I'm guessing that's because not too many people are rotating through this water, so it's a low chance for him to be caught off guard on his rotate, and an easy way to get north of Pleasant. And once you're north of Pleasant for a northeast zone, you are able to get up here in the northeast area and really rotate how you want to be rotating. So whenever he's in this area, he goes here, across the water, through Pleasant, sets himself up on the north side of a northeast zone. So great planning by Zayt, and he executes it again in this game. So let's go back to gameplay. And he just loots along this path. Nothing too fancy. Isn't forced to take many engagements or get any kills. He just loots this up. Gonna do it at 4x speed for you just so you can see a little bit of the early loot path. I believe that RPG may have come from the drop, or otherwise he got very good RNG to get the RPG. He swaps it out for a heavy sniper here at the Shadow Enclave, and it's clear that all he's really interested from the Shadow Enclave is getting that heavy sniper. He knows that he doesn't have too much time to make this long rotate that he likes to make, so he's not fully looting the Shadow Enclave. He's just hitting some of these chests along the way, seeing if he can pick up a better shotgun, and heading along this loot path. Gonna skip ahead a little bit here because it's really just smart rotation getting on the north side of zone. He ends up here. He's found a blue pump to replace that gray tack, and he just stays here on the north side of zone, making sure that he is the only one in this area, and that rotate just works out for him. Everyone else is playing checkers. He's playing chess. They're going straight white line towards zone. He's getting up to this north area all alone and has a free rotate into the 3rd zone. Now, this interested me, not the missing his snipe, but he could base up here on height. But he decides to go dead center of this new zone. I'm guessing that's because, and we can't read his mind, but I'm guessing that's because he wants to get to a place where he can build and refarm the mats. So I'm guessing that's because there's not too many mats on that northern ridge, and not only is this more center, he can refarm the mats. Hard to say if it's just that he values center, or that, you know, he would have stayed up there if he could have really refarmed mats up there. Either way, he's gotten to this point in zone. He gets lasered, but eventually the person backs off after he builds and gets sprayed and builds and gets sprayed, carrying a bunch of heals so he's able to heal up fully. You know, and it's often been said when you think about this very long rotate path from here, over here, all the way over here, all the way over here. A couple of really good players have said on streams and comments, etc., that sometimes the longest path to zone is going to be the best path. And it's something to consider. What's the actual longest path I could take to zone and try and get to the dead side of zone? Because Zayt has certainly done that in 2 of his strongest results on day 1 of this week 2. It's really paying out for him. And we just missed it. He rotated from over here down towards the building. Again, completely refarmable. He's going to get up, if not to max mats, then close to it. Able to build up to height here as well, even in as congested a zone and game as they are in. And so not quite max mats, but all above 400 basically. And he again gets an early rotate here. And this is smart. We're gonna slow it down once we get to the 5th zone and watch the whole end game. Here, he's on the very front edge of zone, and he's gonna move continually into the house, staying on the edge of zone. Because if he can tunnel into zone and refarm, he knows he's gonna be on the dead side of zone. More people are gonna be on this southeastern edge than are gonna be on the northwest edge. So he's being careful, owning all these walls, refarming all these mats, and very intelligently making his way to the north side of the house, where nobody's going to be. And he even takes a little peek, makes sure no one's behind him, gets to refarm a tiny bit of metal there, and he sees that the zone is maxed out. He knows he's the northernmost player because he pushed to the edge of the zone, didn't see or hear anyone above him or around him, so he gets to make this edge of zone rotate on the dead side to make his rotate here much more manageable. Again, if Zayt hit every sniper shot he took, and you're never going to hit them all, but some of these are makeable, he would have even more kills. But, you know, sniping is hard. But with the heavy sniper meta, unless it gets nerfed further, practicing your heavy snipe shots and increasing your chance to make headshots is going to be beneficial. He gets shot again here. Doesn't have any heals to back it up. So he's really focusing on trying to use all the builds he can as he rotates into the 6th zone. And he's, again, reluctant to use the pad, but he feels forced to at this point. He'd like to keep the pad, but can't. Instead, gets here, boxes up in metal. He has 2 medkits, might as well get back that 21 HP if possible. So he's got it back, doesn't have any blue heals. And looking to make a pick-off move, get an impact frag on someone if possible, because he needs the heals from that kill, and needs the heals that they're carrying. So he gets one here on Boom, isn't able to pick up everything he would like with that RPG spray coming in, and does get hit by Boom, but he does get some of the metal materials from that. And he looks to medkit again, getting back to 100. Just pathing here, nothing too crazy at this point. His early rotates and set him up, and again, he got 30 or 40 HP from that medkit. If he didn't take it, he'd be dead. Instead, able to heavy snipe in on scoped, get a little bit more HP, get a few more mats from that. Now he's on only 5 builds, and needs another impact frag, has the reloaded heavy sniper, and he's going to look to get in again. Saves the reloaded heavy for when that ramp is edited, manages to pick up the grappler. And now, he's got height. Only 4 alive. Got some materials from that kill. And he's in a great position to win this game. Just looking for impact frags. And when you're as good as Zayt, you're eventually going to get him when you keep looking. He gets a tag on Who Fishy. So after he eliminates Larson, Who Fishy dies to Zorm. He wins, and it's that easy. Key takeaways from here. Heavy snipers are great. Medkits are better than I thought. And maybe better than some of you watching thought. And rotate to dead side. Rotating to dead side saves your materials, saves your heals, sets you up to play in the end game. And rotating to dead side still applies when there's a moving zone. You want to be where the people aren't in a 100-person free-for-all battle royale. And Zayt executes that perfectly. Well done, Zayt. Nice win with several kills. If you liked this VOD review, share it with somebody. If you really liked it, don't forget to follow me on socials. Click the like button, whatever you got to do. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.